I have given my statement in the Diddy trial. I have told the FBI all of Diddy's secrets. I have also revealed where Diddy's secret tunnels are. I have handed over his sex tapes as well. And now Diddy can never get out of jail.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it.
People keep making this all about Diddy rather than looking at everything that's happening around it. There's a lot of people that want to protect the Diddy agenda because it serves them, because allegedly they're all accomplices.
All lies will be exposed, that's all.
And get offered that kind of thing, like to compromise themselves sexually for entertainment.
I was as shocked as anybody about how powerful Harvey Weinstein was at the time that I was meeting with him, and how he could not be told no. You follow what I'm saying?
They'll figure out some way.
Right, so I thought that didn't apply to me because I don't care about nothing but.
After nearly 30 years of watching, digging, and collecting receipts, Katt Williams is finally ready to make good on his promise, and 2025, it's the year everything breaks open. While Diddy sits behind bars on what some are calling lightweight charges, the real power players, the ones who've been pulling strings for decades, are still moving freely, protected by their industry connections, their money, and most importantly, their handlers. But time is running out, because what Katt is about to expose doesn't just rattle one label or one celebrity. This is bigger. We're talking about a system, a network of control that spans celebrities, judges, pastors, athletes, all tied together by something most people aren't ready to admit exists. And now, thanks to new leaks and recent testimony, including shocking details from Ali Carter, that hidden network is starting to crack wide open. This isn't about tabloid gossip anymore. This is a deliberate takedown of an empire built on silence, fear, and exploitation. So the real question is, how many famous faces will vanish before the truth is out? How many more scandals will be buried, or worse, because the best-kept secret in entertainment history? It's no longer safe.
Do you know what a handler is? Do you honestly know what a handler is? A handler is somebody who covers things up. A handler is somebody who makes sure you stay in the turmoil that you're going through and you're tortured for the rest of your life. A handler is somebody who is not going to allow something to be exposed to the light because they keep everything in the dark. So for those of you who are seeing really messed up people mention the words handler, do they know what a handler is or do they not?
Bitches in good business, right? In these scary situations, I don't even leave it up to me. Like, I'm gonna do what the superhero would do in this part of the movie, regardless.
That's a good way to think about things in general.
Yeah.
What would the superhero?
People thought Ali Carter was crazy when she initially brought up handlers. Now that Diddy has only been charged with 2 minor offenses in spite of copious proof of systemic abuse, her cautions concerning powerful and well-connected handler networks have come to pass. These are methodical controllers with the ability to influence any result. They are neither publicists nor talent managers. Additionally, Katt supports Ali's expose.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
They have found Sean Combs not guilty of leading a criminal enterprise, not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. They will now move to the other 4 counts, 2 of them on and on and we have not guilty now on count 2, which was trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of trafficking when it comes to his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
Gay in Hollywood, you never expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a month at the mansion party. You be looking in all the goddamn rooms, and you around and look in the wrong room. here. Come here. Is that kissing? Is one of the Professor Ovi?
I've heard anybody else say until the federal government came in, because nobody knew, Mighty. Nobody knew before the federal government came in and hit Puff with those charges that any of this would have ever happened. You could not tell me, nobody could predict that this dude would be sitting on trial for his life.
Katt's assistance comes at a strategic time. According to industry insiders, Katt has been covertly bolstering Ally Carter's testimony for years, confirming her allegations while compiling his own extensive evidence file. His use of mathematics to ruin lives wasn't haphazard. Rather, it was a deliberate move, meant to reveal the Handler Network's most valuable resources.
I don't really know how to complain because all of the people that I ever looked up to had to go through it too. So I know how much they talked about Martin Luther King, and I know what they end up doing to him. I know this same story about Jesus and a few of my uncles. So now I know that if your mouth is really, really big and you try to tell the truth for a living and you like to air people out, hatred is coming your way.
It was when the Illuminati first started coming after him, and I left. You know, back in that moment, Katt was still wearing Kevlar to bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on.
That's my point. You can't be so happy to change shit that you know how many celebrities went to Diddy's house.
When you consider the actual size of their victims, the methodical defense of PRs by Handler Networks becomes even more horrifying. These are deliberate assaults on the most susceptible members of the industry, not isolated incidences or consenting adult behaviors. But as you can see, Ally had insider knowledge, and she named names in addition to pointing out the abuse. Britney Spears' public outbursts, her conservatorship nightmare, and Justin Bieber's reported battles with drug abuse and depression were not just celebrity excesses. They were trauma reactions to institutionalized exploitation.
If there's a round of kids, it's the trafficker. P. Diddy gets a round of kids. Let's say that round of kids had Justin Bieber in it. There's contracts, okay? There's contracts for codes within that person, so they can take a remote and turn that person off. Britney Spears, when they want to. Lindsay Lohan, when they want to. Amanda Bynes, when they want to, okay? So let's say there's a contract for Justin Bieber. When P. Diddy has a hold of Justin Bieber, he now owns half of those codes. If Usher had the same contract and trafficked Bieber out to P. Diddy, okay, Usher and P. Diddy now have parts of Justin Bieber's contract. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if one goes down, the other side of the code has to go down. If there's a property linked to that person, Kevin Hart, because they had something to do with the trafficking of Bieber, then their property will go down because there's a code to that property. There's a code to everything. Your social security number is like a code. Okay? But depending on the level of MK Ultra, people have auctions for the codes on that person. So they can use a remote to them, like a TV, and shut them down, turn it up, use somebody else, change it whenever they feel like it. The DOJ released a video that at first everybody said they couldn't find a video of Cassie Ventura being beaten. They couldn't find it. It didn't exist. You saw one clip, and then you saw DOJ released another clip to the news. So the DOJ had that clip to begin with. So the people who are telling you that they don't have the Epstein file, they're full of shit. What other way do you want me to explain that? They're lying to you. The ones that are telling you, Pam Bondi, that she only had a little bit, it is bullshit. Bullshit. Because they told you the same thing And now you're seeing it with the Sean Combs case. About him beating the hell out of females. I knew about the parties going on with multiple people, so it wasn't just Sean Combs. I knew about all of that, but I left early. So guilty. How many people did you hear say about Cassie Ventura that I knew that she was being abused? I knew that it was wrong. I knew what he was doing. The case that is on right now that you guys are seeing is out of New York City. Anywhere. Whoever tried just got painted a target on it. And whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people.
In addition to exploiting these young celebrities, the entertainment industry locks them in cycles of control and dependence that make it virtually hard for them to break free. Their employment, wealth, and public image are all under the authority of the same controllers who plan their abuse. Silence equates to ongoing victimization, while speaking up means losing everything. However, Katt Williams is aware that power systems have their breaking points, something the handlers are not. His examination of the system's workings uncovers the calculated reasoning behind each celebrity controversy we've seen. Arrest one, put pressure on 5 more, and use fear and financial dependence to quiet the others.
That's how all cases are handled, right? So what am I saying? I'm saying if it's car theft and we're going to accuse you of having a carjacking ring, right? We're going to begin by bringing in people that we caught who were robbing cars, who said that you was the boss. They're first in line. Club Shay Shay, yeah. I was trying to do something there that hadn't been done. I thought that I had figured out the algorithm mathematically, and I thought that I could show that. And when I wrote it out to kill the careers of the people I was talking about, right? But it was so vicious that I erased all of the knockout blows and just left the jabs so that the comic I'm talking about knows that I know your real story. Motherfucker. I'm gonna tell this, but you know what else I know. So, yeah, I was...
Do you want to tell any of those stories now?
Well, I'm saying... Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
This explains why Katt's strategy has been so disastrous. Rather than criticizing specific celebrities, he is bringing to light the systemic trends that enable their actions. The shielded predators are exposed to the same justice they have evaded for decades when the support system fails. However, the industry is unaware that Katt Williams' whole career has been a planned intelligence operation intended to uncover and chronicle Hollywood's most sinister secrets. He did not come to this information by mistake.